What is up, everybody?
Yo, 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 yo.
It is a special edition of WTVC at night this week. Liquid is on his way to Ohio. He just called me about 20 minutes ago. So today we have half a team flavor.
We do.
We have David Armendariz hanging out with us this week. It'll be a little bit different, I guess. We'll see what he has to say and his input and whatnot. So how was your week been, brother?
The week has been good. I mean, getting out of work early, right? I mean, how...
You can't argue with that.
Come on now. And
Right.
You just got over a sickness, is that right?
I'm still working on it, yeah.
Okay, see.
Right.
So, 2 days ago compared to now?
120% better.
Bam. There you go. So yeah, we're here in Odessa, Texas.
At the Vape Shack.
Yep.
All right, man. So what are you vaping on?
Okay. New beater.
New beater mod. There you go.
New beater. Sagelli, right?
Right
Best
on.
$100 I ever spent.
There
Seriously.
you go.
100 watt. This is the plus version. And then the marquee. Dino and Cisco. Y'all killed
That
it on
marquee
this Addy.
is sexy.
Man, y'all guys killed it on this Addy.
Yeah, they did.
So and like I was saying, dude, like on Facebook there was one for $100.
Was there?
There was
Damn,
one
I
for
wish I would've
$100,
seen it.
and then like 10 minutes later it was pending. So and then that's the last I've seen of it. It was on Mod Trader. It was on Mod Trader, and trying out a lot of yet unreleased juices. I'm probably not able to talk about.
Well, let's not get yourself in trouble.
No,
let's not.
Let's not do that.
Yeah.
And how about you? What do you got?
Well, I mean, I know you're vaping on more than one thing over there. Come on now. Don't leave us hanging.
All right, Nico.
All right. Look at that.
Nico, the LE.
That's sick.
Wood.
Isn't that an SX chip, right?
That is an SX350.
Right on.
And Origin Addy.
There you go.
Origin Addy.
That's awesome.
Yep.
All right, so what I'm cracking on today is everybody always knows the Brass Monkey is always here.
Bam.
It's always here. I kind of jacked up the top of my Doge at work.
I mean, not only is that such a well-working mod, it's cheap. For what you get,
Right.
it's amazing.
Yeah. $200.
You cannot beat that Brass Monkey for the price.
No, huh? And it comes with its own RDA. I just like my Doge better.
Right, and then the tube, right? It comes with another tube.
Two
New tube.
It's got, so this is the brass tube.
Right.
It comes with a black tube, which would be your stainless tube.
That's the one, yeah.
Okay, and then it comes with a copper tube also.
It has copper.
It has a copper tube.
Why are you not using that copper tube?
Because I didn't have enough wrap for both tubes. Like the brass tube is wrapped. It's clear wrapped. I didn't have enough wrap to do the copper one too.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing about copper. I think
I don't like the penny smell.
I think the whole copper craze is gone right now. I mean, it's you know,
right?
You walk around smelling like pennies all day. It's like, come on, man.
Right.
You know?
I got you. And then we have our, the flask, the black tie edition.
Sexy.
Always got to take it with me everywhere I
sexy.
go. And we're rocking the Kanger sub-ohm tank that we saw last week.
And is that the rebuildable?
No.
You got on there, or is it the tank? It's the OCC.
It's the original. It's the 0.5.
The organic cotton coil.
Yep. And the reason why I haven't rebuilt it is being sick. I really didn't want to try to rebuild it and see how well it actually did for me. And
that David went right into that rebuildable option.
He did.
But at that point, why not a limo? Why not a K-Fun? That's just where it goes. I mean, I was talking to him Thursday, and he explained it to me like this: if you're a brand new vapor, and you, instead of rebuilding those little tiny heads, you could slap that deck on, and then you could grow from there. You can grow from there.
Exactly.
It made perfect sense to me.
Right. Now, see, like me, I didn't buy this at full retail. I bought this at $40. Yes, I can get a limo for $39.99 or whatever.
Yeah.
But I have to wait for it to get here.
You do.
This was here, right in Odessa, right here in the Vape Shack. I bought it.
Yeah.
So it worked out perfect for me.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the lady who won this is the tank we gave away, actually, guys. The lady who won it didn't want to get this much involved yet. She was just starting out. She just happened to get lucky and win it.
Yeah.
And a local guy here that hangs out won it, or he bought it off of her.
Right.
And I mean, she made 100% profit. I mean, she didn't pay anything for it. And then he sold it to me for the same price with a full tank of boosted e-juice in it.
See,
so I got a full tank of juice out of the deal, and I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
I'll pay the same price, PayPal them the money, and I'm like, dude, whatever.
No, absolutely. I mean, can't beat it.
Right. Oh man, it's great. I'm happy now. My awe is on its way back to me.
Your awe. What happened to your awe?
The lock ring got stuck unlocked.
Okay. So
It's
what
not-
did he saw that off, or what how did he fix it?
Well, I sent it back to him. I mean, we tried here for weeks to get it undone. You know, I'm only here one day a week, so it's really tough to, you know, say we spent a lot of time on it.
Right.
But every Saturday I was here, we were tweaking with it and trying to get it open, and nobody could.
Sure.
So I
sure.
I contacted the modder, and I was like, hey, man, could I send you my awe back? And could you remove my lock ring? Could you get it undone? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, dude, it's stuck in the locked position.
Right.
And he was like, dude, you know when I get it, it's going to take me 2 seconds, and I'm going to pop it off. I was like, yeah, I know, but I need it fixed.
Yeah.
And he was like, sure. So I sent it to him on Monday of last week, along with a bunch of other stuff I mailed out. And literally, he opened it up, I think it was Thursday, and cracked right open. Really,
Wow.
somebody is calling me from Monahans, Texas.
Someone is calling him.
Let's see what's going on.
So now, let me go ahead and talk about customer service and quality control, something that is rare happening right now. I mean, you know, you got a lot of garage modders, and I don't say garage modders lightly. I literally mean garage modders. I mean, you can't. It is so hard. So while we're over here focusing on wood, and you know what wood looks better, whatnot. I mean, China was over there coming out with their own chips, coming out with amazing quality standard. I mean, this is the best $100 I've spent since I've been vaping. I mean, aside from my first mod. So, I mean, there it is. I said it. There you go. And like we said, David is on the road to Ohio right now. So, that's that. We're going to go into another story that happened locally, and it has to do with a local news and Facebook drama. So going off of that Facebook story,
Jesus.
Are
we covering the CBS 7 story?
I was going. This is the.
Go ahead.
Okay, so last night, right?
Okay, so last night while I was asleep, always everything happens.
Yeah. But you do get up hella early. I mean that's your
3.
pattern. You're like an owl.
I am.
All right, so I was checking out Facebook, and I saw this post from CBS 7, and it said, "E-cigarettes are dangerous, especially to children," or something thereof. Of course, it's not a direct quote from it. So I clicked on the link, and it was literally 4 paragraphs long.
Okay.
This was their story. This was worthy enough of going on Facebook. And the entire thing didn't... It was really vague. It didn't go into anything. All it said is, with this new and young generation, e-cigs are becoming more popular than analog cigarettes.
Of course.
And, well, duh. I mean, it's
that.
awesome. Right? And, I mean, they said, blindly, you know, they said it contains potentially hazardous Let me tell you something. The only thing... Here we go. The only thing that is potentially hazardous is the nicotine. And guess what? That plus 4,000 other chemicals when you're taking a drag from an analog cigarette, what do you want? I mean, what you tell me what's more dangerous when I could come and name you the 4 primary ingredients that make up nicotine juice,
right?
And you could tell me, and you can tell me the information about how it's dangerous, what doctor leaded the research, and I mean, we could have a friendly discussion. It's just a constant battle.
We'll try to keep it friendly, but we might get a little irritated with
okay,
you.
yeah, and going off of that, I might have been a little bit more personal than I should have been.
Yeah, but I mean, for us, it hits home because, I mean, we've been doing this for so long.
It did hit home, and like I said, man, once I saw that post, I tagged several friends,
right?
And we set our parts, man. And
That's what needs to be done, though.
Yeah, but I mean, mine, it was like a little bit like, oh, this was super vague, you know, and I went off on hardly calling it even a story, yet alone worth even posting for.
Right.
And that it didn't tell me anything. I mean, of course, minors can get a hold of it. I mean, these stores around here, of course, dude, if you're under 18, if you can't smoke an analog cigarette, you cannot buy legally. But I mean, if a 16-year-old kid could get a hold of an analog cigarette, there is nothing stopping him from getting a mod.
That's true. That's true. Like, okay, personally at home, I live in Monahans, small town.
Right.
And there's no vape shops in Monahans whatsoever. None.
Right.
The closest one is actually Kermit, which is about the same distance that it is to come here. So, whatever. But there's more kids. Like, I've seen kids in town, when I'm driving through town with my family or whatever, going to, store or whatever, and I see kids walking on the street with, pens.
Right.
The little
the egos.
Ego pens, whatever.
Yeah.
And, obviously they're going to get them. It's not hard to go online and get them. You know?
I mean, I don't know what needs to be in place, but sure. I mean, especially where you're in Monahan, everything comes through the mail.
Yep.
Okay, it's really easy. All you have to do is click, yes, I'm older than 18, or no, I'm under 8. Okay, who in their right mind, if you're on that webpage, you're gonna buy something?
Most of the time.
One button is our security, and I think our websites need to step it up. Okay, I mean, I would like to see probably like an email, an email notification, or you know what I mean, just to something better. I mean, I'm just throwing it out here. I mean,
what I would like to see is if you make an order, let's say I go to my favorite, online juice supplier, which is, I'm going to say their name, Giant Vapes. I buy stuff on Giant Vapes all the time.
Ballin'. I love
Hell
Mike.
Yeah. Okay, because they've got, couple, 50 or 60 companies of juices you can get right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go to Giant Vapes and I go to submit an order. I think, honestly, because I've had this happen with other gaming companies, require a copy of your photo ID.
Bam.
Right
Even
there.
More. Yeah, and that would require a little bit more effort on their part, but the payoff, you will not become part of a focus of the FDA.
Right.
It's taken care of. So a little bit more effort on the website host part.
Right.
And you're out of the crosshairs, man.
Exactly, and no one can say, oh, well, they're going to steal my identity. What am I going to steal from your driver's license?
Right.
You walk into a bar, they check your ID.
Right.
Okay, yeah, sure, they're going to have a photocopy of it, but your boss has a photocopy of it.
Absolutely.
Every job you've been at has a photocopy of it.
Well, absolutely. Here in Texas, at least, you can. What's going on?
He's trying to cloud the camera. The Rev is.
Okay.
Here we go. Cloud the camera. There we go.
Thank you, Rev.
Thank you, Rev.
That was needed.
There he
Hi,
says
Rev.
hi.
Hi,
And he
Rev.
runs off. So,
right.
Yes, I agree. Extra security needs to be in place. And honestly, I literally have a picture of my ID on my phone.
Bam.
Because I've contacted other gaming companies.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Because game companies, they want you to verify who you are. So you have to send them, a picture of your ID through email, the same email you have registered.
Sure.
And I've done that so many times, and it works great.
Yeah.
So,
voting, bars, 7-Eleven, getting beer and cigarettes.
Right.
You need it. So
let's implement that, everybody. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it right here. We did it. We said it first. Let's implement requiring photo identification online orders.
Yeah, email, anything other than one button that you have to press.
Right, because all those web-based companies like Giant Vapes, they have a team of nerds. I'm just going to call them nerds because we all are.
That's nice.
Whatever. And they can sit there and okay, this order, let's see if the email coexists. Okay, there's the email with the picture ID, or even have an option to upload it there with your order. But then once your ID is on file, you don't need it every single time unless your ID expires.
Right. You're an authorized customer.
Yes. At this point, you said, okay, I am 29 years old. we know this now. We have your photo identification card. Unless it expires, we want a valid copy.
Yeah, and I mean that's not hard to do. I mean,
no,
it's everything syncs with everything. You know
exactly.
what I mean? So it will not be hard thing to do. I just need a little bit more effort on the part of these online retailers.
I'm getting glared at right now.
I see that. What was that about? Jeez.
I think it's about the Hana mod. Because I thought it was here, and I said to that gentleman right there that they were here, come grab one.
Right.
And then I found out they're not here.
Right.
So I messaged him and said, dude, they're not here. I'm sorry.
He's like, dude, I'm already in the parking lot. Like, what
no, this was way before we went on the air. Why are you glaring at me? Yeah, but then I told him they're not. Well, I texted him. Come here. I've got text proof.
And you know what? You need to be mad at me too because I'm the one who told him that those were the Hanas.
Yeah, look, see? Hey, it's right there. It's right there. Come look. All right here. Look, it says. Sorry, dude, I lied.
Proof. Evidence.
Oh, snap. Uh-oh.
The verdict is he is innocent.
MJ's getting in trouble. Oh, man.
Aside from that, the CBS post.
Right, let's get back on topic, shall we?
See, it's just going to fly, dude.
That's how this thing goes, man.
So the CBS 7 post, everybody had their say in it, at least everybody who's seen it. I mean, a lot of people are busy on Christmas, buying stuff. Why are you guys doing it last minute? Like, I was buying Christmas presents, like, before
in June.
I knew the USPS would be backed up, which they are.
I know.
Like, I've had a package that I should have had yesterday, and the tracking isn't even updated.
Oh, no kidding. See, I got lucky. I mailed off, 9 packages on Monday.
Jeez. Okay. Are you running group buys or what?
I will tell you about that later. 9 packages on Monday, okay?
Right.
And every single one of them have arrived at their destination already.
Damn, and I mean...
And I mailed them all in those... If it fits, it ships boxes.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I mailed. Priority mail. And I shipped them out on Monday, and they all have gotten their boxes already.
And that is the best thing. Priority 3-day.
Right.
Something... I mean, that is amazing.
And I'll tell you right now, those boxes went... Okay, here we go. You ready for this?
Yeah.
California, Washington, Oregon,
Yeah.
Indiana, Oklahoma. Where else did they go? Went to Alaska.
Alaska, bro?
And his made it today.
Okay.
Let's see here. Where else did I had one go to Florida?
Right.
It made it.
Right.
And I had one go to New Jersey. And they all made it there by today.
Bam.
That's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. See?
Now if I can just find a way to reduce the cost of shipping.
And weren't they going out of business? Wasn't USPS going out of business?
Supposedly, they're like, oh, we're going to cut Saturday delivery. And
Like
now they're talking about adding Sunday delivery for packages. I'm like, really?
They don't deliver on Sundays, but they do still run through Sunday.
Right. Well, they're actually talking about adding priority package delivery on Sundays. They're talking about doing that, and they should.
Dude.
Because, I mean, all of us ship priority.
From my behalf of the vaping community, USPS, thank you.
Right.
They are busy. They are busy right now, though.
For sure.
I mean, it's just the way it is. What were we talking about? CBS 7 Post. Okay, everybody had their say.
Right.
And it was posted on the local Facebook page, West Texas Vaping Coalition on Facebook.
Right. And right now, everyone I'm going to stop you again. I apologize.
Okay.
I'm going to interrupt you again. For those of you who are on the West Texas Vaping Coalition Facebook page or the group, the boosted rear diff group buy is up.
Okay.
Get in on this.
$42
for a 120.
For a 120 of rear diff. This is the seasonal juice, and it's amazing. Like, okay, let me tell you. I won a contest on Giant Vapes, right?
Okay.
First guy to X1. Dude, I was like a ninja. For
right
some
on.
reason, I was directed immediately to go onto my Facebook and bam, Corey's post, first X1. Dude, I hit it. He shipped me out a 120, and I've been constantly dripping that.
Of rear diff?
Of rear diff.
There you go.
I mean, it's amazing. It's subtle enough that it doesn't get old, and it's flavorful enough that it keeps you vaping it.
It keeps you happy, yeah.
I mean, you cannot.
$42. I torched a 15 mil in like 2 hours.
Easy.
Yeah, I got a sample pack at Summit, and it was gone.
Yeah, sure. And I mean, anti-lag, what's blow-off, BOV, blow-off valve.
Right. And then boosted.
And then the boosted.
Right. So now this group buy, guys, is available. It's going to be up until January 5th. Corey is going to be nice enough to let us keep our group buy open until after the first of the year, even though the juice is supposed to end on December 31st.
Yeah.
But he's going to be nice enough to get it to us because he loves us so much. So
because we kicked it at him, kicked it with him at the hotel at
yeah,
Summit,
we did.
baby.
Yeah, we did. So check it out, guys. It's only $42 for 120. You can't argue with that because you go to giantvapes.com when they are in stock. It's $65.
It is.
And it's $6 to ship it to you. So if you're out of state, I will gladly ship it to you if you pay your shipping fee.
Bam.
If not, I guess I'll see you when you make it to Odessa.
And you know what? I mean, I do not see how there is not just an immediate pouncing upon this group buy, dude.
Right.
I was like, I was the first one.
You were.
I told you I was the first one, and I've been asking David about it. I was like, dude, you need to tell him to drop that already.
Right. Everybody. David kept calling me almost every couple of days, like, dude, get a hold of Corey. Get a hold of Corey.
Yeah.
Get a hold of. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna bug Corey every day because I don't want to be I don't want to be the gnat at the barbecue. You know.
No, I mean you extend your hand
right
out to him.
So the last time I talked to him about it was right after the boosted group buy ended. It was right after it, and he was like, well, let me knock out this first. Right. Let's get all those taken care of, and then we can look into doing the rear diff group buy. So I was like, okay. I got the juice in, distributed it last weekend. It's been a week. All right, here we go. Corey, dude, hook us up. Yesterday, he was like, go ahead, man. He's like, but I'm not going to touch it till after the first of the year.
Which is understandable.
You want to have family time, dude. Who doesn't? And he's making some decent money and actually go out and have vacations and stuff. Like, Thanksgiving,
cool,
he went to Disneyland for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
He spent the whole week at Disneyland. I wish I could have done that.
And he's gonna get an Enzo with that certain license plate.
No, not an Enzo.
What was it?
The R35 Skyline.
Okay, then
with
the R35
with 10K bottles.
10K BTLS.
Yes,
done.
But I talked to him about that, and I was like, "So did you get your car yet?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, I could have, but I'm buying a house first." I was like, "Priorities."
I could get that 3-story.
Priorities in check.
I mean, and that's what's up. I mean, it's super cool. Like you said, he's not going to be running it any longer. Like, this is a seasonal, and I got 2 120s. I got 3 120s at home. I got another 2.
Damn.
So, dude, I'm telling you,
you're hooked up for the year.
I'm gonna be vaping on it until December of next year.
Until October, you mean? It comes back out in October.
Okay, yeah, till October even more. I got more.
There you go. See, I'm hoping that I'll have the fundage to get in on the group buy.
Sure.
Because I mean, right now I'm planning my trip to Oregon to go see my family in the end of January.
Right.
So I'm just kind of like, man, okay, can I afford $40? Not right now. Maybe next week. Maybe. I don't know. So I got a couple weeks to decide. Hopefully I'll get in on one.
Yeah, and I mean, you have that amount of time if you jump.
Right.
If you're a part of it. If you're not a part of it, Facebook.com, West Texas Vaping Coalition. I mean,
come join us. We're crazy like that.
Yep.
Oh, apparently, Liquid is in Arkansas, guys. He's in Arkansas right now. If anyone really wanted to know.
He is in Arkansas. He made it. Yeah, as long as he gets up to Dallas. Once he gets up to Dallas, then it's like easy. It's cake, dude. Like, it flies by. You're constantly going through all the places that you need to
state after state after state after
it's
state.
quick, man.
Yeah.
Here to Dallas can be such.
Yes.
It's a boring drive. It's a boring drive.
But I mean, so prayers to you, brother. Make it safely. Enjoy your vacation. Like I said, guys, we will hear from him next week for sure.
Yep. I hope you got sleep.
Well, I'm pretty sure he did.
I hope so, man.
Right.
I saw him on Thursday, and he was a zombie.
Yeah, no, I
was like, dude, you haven't even packed up. Like, what do you, he wasn't even ready. So.
Right.
But other than that,
well, I mean,
which way you want to go with it?
I mean, we can take a break. We've been at this for half an hour almost.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and take a break.
Are you good with your CBS 7 story?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I kept interrupting you. Everyone got their say in. CBS 7 removed it.
They did remove it, and there it is.
It's done and over with.
There it is.
Whatever. So, all right, everybody, we'll be back shortly. Take like a 20-minute break like we always do.
Yep.
And,
vape on.
Vape on. Let's see here. Let's actually get this going right here. I'm completely slacking off like always. So
that's all right.
All right, man. We'll be back in a little bit, everybody.
Tired of your juice not telling you the full story? Head on over to giantvapes.com and check out Boosted. They have 3 amazing flavors to choose from every day of the year, such as Boosted, a good old-fashioned strawberry milkshake, BOV, a peach, citrus, coconut, and tropical flavor that will leave you wanting more, Anti-Lag, a strawberry, blueberry, watermelon cream that won't lag on you, and perfect for the holidays, they have Rear Death, a pumpkin cream and spice flavor. For wholesale inquiries, contact 3D Vapors in Illinois at wholesale@3dvaporllc.com. That's WHOLESALE at the number 3dvaporllc.com. Or contact Mojo Vapors in California at Brett@mojovapor.com. That's BRETT at mojovapor.com. Get your full story at giantvapes.com. They've got the full line of boosted juices. Boosted, because everyone needs a little boost in their life.
Hear the morning traffic screaming by. Must be a window somewhere where I can see the sky. I rock this chair and hope I take a fall. My hands are tied, my back's up against the wall. It's just a shelf on which you let me dine, on a crust of bread and a handful of watered wine. Won't speak a name in vain, won't speak in kind. I use my mouth to gnaw at this nylon twine. Don't wanna be a prisoner of your love, held in contempt for the things I dream of. You've got me lying here on this cold floor. Don't wanna be a Should I walk into the field where nothing is real, where everything seems like nothing at all? Everyone coming into my life seemed to walk right out. They all run into the night, leaving me in a world of night. I want you to know this isn't exactly what I asked for. Should I stay and close my eyes? There is no night long enough. Everything that's going alright seems to me will all go wrong. Go wrong. Should I wake up from this dream? I have everything. Life is complete. Should I walk into the field where nothing is real, where everything seems like, where everything seems like nothing at all? Things I said were all wrong. At least that's what you said. Fairy tales are so tall, running through your head. All these days seem empty. Taste yet do worthwhile. Sparks of life are giving.
Tired of your juice not telling you the full story? Head on over to GiantVapes.com and check out Boosted. They have 3 amazing flavors to choose from every day of the year, such as Boosted, a good old-fashioned strawberry milkshake. BOV, a peach, citrus, coconut, and tropical flavor that will leave you wanting more. Anti-lag, a strawberry, blueberry, watermelon cream that won't lag on you. And perfect for the holidays, they have Rear Death, a pumpkin cream and spice flavor. For wholesale inquiries, contact 3D Vapors in Illinois at wholesale@3dvaporllc.com. That's WHOLESALE at the number 3dvaporllc.com. Or contact Mojo Vapors in California at Brett@mojovapor.com. That's BRETT at mojovapor.com. Get your full story at GiantVapes.com. They've got the full line of boosted juices. Boosted, because everyone needs a little boost in their life.
What's up, everybody? We are back. That last commercial, man, I love it.
Once again, dude.
Is that the first time you heard it, huh?
No, it's not. I watch.
Oh, that's right. You were on last weekend. That's
I'm
right.
a watcher, dude.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So
Yep.
what do you think of that commercial? Give me your honest opinion.
It's a badass commercial.
And you know what's great? That guy who did that recording, he's one of the voices we use at the radio station.
Really?
Yeah.
Same guy.
Yeah, one of the guys we have like 5 different people we use for voices on the radio station I work at.
Right.
And he was cool enough to hook me up with a decent price to
That is pretty
do a
awesome.
voice track.
That's what's up.
And then I added the music and the sound effects of that's actually a R34 Skyline sound
Okay.
effects, because I know Corey likes Skylines. So I actually put the Skyline sound effects in there for him.
What does Corey think of it?
He loved it.
Right?
He absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
And his wife freaking absolutely loved it too.
Yeah.
She messaged me personally on Facebook. She's like, "Oh my God, that was amazing." She's like, "Thank you so much." I was like, "Hey, y'all." I mean, Corey was badass enough to donate $500 to us.
Right.
So I was like, the least I can do is cut him a commercial.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Right. So, sorry. What are we gonna talk about this half? I mean,
Okay. Let's just go ahead and confront the elephant in the room, and we're going to talk about quality control.
yes, quality control. We did cover. This was covered a little bit when we were at Vapor Essence.
Yeah.
But we want to throw our opinions in on this.
Right. I mean, obviously that episode in Vapor Essence in Houston, it was super informative.
Yes,
and
it was.
I listened to the entire over 2 hours of it. I mean, I agree with everything that he was saying.
John, yeah, he's a great guy. Actually, you know what's funny about that? I don't listen to the podcast usually after I record it, because I mean, I was there live.
Right.
That segment with him I've listened to like 4 times.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot to handle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it pulls you in. If you're there after the first, an hour and a half, dude, just listen to the rest of it. I mean, it just came, and it felt like an hour tops. I mean,
Right.
you just get sucked into all the information.
And speaking of that, if anyone's curious where they can find these things at, we are on iTunes. Search WTVC at night, the at symbol, and then NITE, because we're not politically correct and we don't like to spell things right.
Because we
We're
don't
awesome.
have to.
Exactly. And then also, you can go to our website, which is WTVCATNITE.com. That's our hosting site for our audio, and it is on there. And what I do for those is they are cut down to just the segments. There's no break, so that way you're not having to listen to the break too.
Right.
So you can listen to one section and then the other section at your leisure.
Right.
And of course, Facebook. We are on Facebook, www.facebook.com/WTVCATNITE. Come check us out there. I try to update as much as I can, let everyone know what's going on, what our plans are, things of that nature. We are on Twitter come follow us at WTVC at night.
Yep.
AT. I'm everywhere.
We're everywhere.
I'm hooked up. We are hooked up. It's going somewhere, and soon, guys, soon. Internet radio station. What do you guys think? Internet radio.
And I mean, the good thing is that it's convenient.
Right.
Not everyone, it was a little discouraging at first that, when you were live streaming, that not everyone is able to fit this into their schedule. So it's convenient, you more exposure. That's all we're trying to do here, folks.
Mm-hmm. So quality control.
Quality control.
We're more speaking of wooden mods, guys. Who've been like, "Oh, I'm gonna start building wooden mods."
Wood. It's all about wood. All about wood. While
I mean,
China's
you've
over
got
there,
wood.
I do. I got wood.
I have. Wait a minute. I don't have any wood.
No,
Not anymore.
you do not. You're not missing out on a damn thing.
Well, because I had 2. I had 2 wooden mods. The CCI box. Whatever. That one fried on me. So it sits on the desk collecting dust. And then I bought a box mod from a guy here locally. No names. And I fried that one too.
What are you doing?
Point stupid builds.
Point stupid.
Yeah. We'll just say point stupid.
An ohm meter needs to come out that will read point stupid below a certain setting.
Well, I mean, because, my daily build on the Brass Monkey is 0.06.
Right.
Because that's what I like.
I mean, it's quick, right? You take a pull, quick, bam, hot. I mean, it's just
Beautiful. And even on the Doge, you guys know the Doge has insane airflow. Insane. And I don't even have it full open. It's half.
Yep.
And that's a 0.06 at half airflow. And it's still not hot enough.
See, I mean, I will gladly sacrifice. I like nice, tight, restrictive airflow enough just for me to lung hit off of it. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's
I
what
got
I
you.
like.
That's what I do with my Veritas.
Yeah,
I know you're not a Veritas
sure.
fan, but
No.
I have mine, and I actually put a horizontal coil build in there. Watched Phil Basardo's video on it.
Yeah,
And
sure.
he did the horizontal single
Sure,
coil.
yeah.
And I was like, dude, that's actually pretty awesome. And I picked up a DNA 30 Vapor Shark. And it perfect on there.
Sure. And I mean, it's not that I'm a fan. It's just I've had better. At that time that it came out, I've had better.
Right.
And I mean, the best build was actually David. He did it. It was cable with a silica boot on it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I heard about that.
It was a long time ago, but it was awesome. It was awesome. I did enjoy that vape.
Okay, so quality control, guys. We keep jumping around. There's a lot of guys out there who wooden mods who they promise them people pay insane amount of money for them. We're talking
$500,
$500, $600, $700, $800. I've seen them for going for $800. These guys get these mods in after 3 to 6 months of waiting for them.
Right.
And they pre-order, so they pay in advance
Right.
for these freaking mods, and they get them and they use wire this size
Speaker wire.
or smaller,
Speaker wire.
and it's like, really?
And I mean, it's not just the wire. I mean, the 510 connection, it's
Janky.
It's not. It moves around. I mean, the USB port's not even like you can't even see the USB port if you're looking into the mod. Like it has,
Right.
And if you can see the USB port, it has like half covered in epoxy. So no matter if you could slide it up into the hole that it's cut out in the frame, you still cannot. I mean,
connection.
it's useless. I mean,
You can't make connection at all.
and I mean, it's something that's going around. You know, before the break, I mentioned garage modders, and that it's like they literally make them in the garage.
Right.
And I mean, first of all, to all the OG modders out there, you know who you are. Thank you, because without you guys, I mean, this wouldn't be what it is. I mean, you know, you guys went so far as to inspire other people to actually build these mods and you know, or at least try to
Right.
in this day and age, because it's just not what it was. So I mean, what are some of the things that you were hearing about these boxes? I mean, people post up videos, or
There was actually a video I watched on a group that I'm in, a high-end mod group, and this gentleman, it was actually a 26650 mod that he had received. It was actually called the Mammoth. I'll throw the name of the mod out there because, I mean, this thing was bashed. Not really bashed, but it was really frowned upon when he got it.
Right.
There was massive gaps. Like it was the zero style, so you know, it's flat on one side.
The C-frame and
there we
wood,
go.
wood
C-frame and
paneling.
wood. Okay. Gaps all the way around it, like substantial gaps.
Okay, and then it's not just the gaps. It's that they filled those gaps up with like super glue.
Yeah,
like they just
epoxy, and they
yeah.
tried to put dust from the sanding process in there to make it look like it belonged, but it looks so janky.
Right. I mean, if you're looking at it and there's any light in the room whatsoever, then you will see the gloss that is trying to fill in these huge and ugly gaps.
And then another thing that I was talking about is, like, you know, tried to drop a battery in, and there was epoxy all on the inside of the battery tube. Like the battery, he had to like force the battery in to the mod.
Okay, see, the one that I seen, right when he dropped the battery in, it like freaked out. Like it I think it popped or a click was heard, and he had an addy on top of it. So he screwed off his addy, or you know, he took out the battery again, and he screwed off his addy, and he said it's been just sitting on the table.
Right.
And I mean, there's at least 3 videos that I've seen about these Mammoth boxes, and one guy threw it down onto a slab of concrete out in the back of a shop, and just chunked it down there, dude, and
Damn.
just
and he paid absolutely ridiculous price for it.
Right. And I mean, let me tell you something. While we're on the wood, let's go over to the metal. Damascus is folded. It is not acid etched. Okay, which is exactly what you get from this Mammoth box. It is not Damascus. Damascus is hand folded, which is why the material is so damn expensive. I mean, a good friend of mine who I talk to every day, she mentioned that she saw a picture of him with his previous mod, because Peepo has been around for a long time.
Okay.
And he has tubes that he was making back in the day, and he had he made a post, like an update for the batch that he was doing.
Okay.
So it consisted of, a couple tubes laying down on the table, and it consisted of a couple containers of acid. And he said, okay, the tube's done, time for the Damascus. And she commented on that post, Damascus is not, you're not, I mean, the acid, it's not part of becoming Damascus.
Right.
So after that, he never responded, of course, which is what you would get from somebody who's out to make a quick buck.
Mm-hmm.
He don't care. Like I said, he's been around. He dives in, drops a list, and then you don't hear from him.
Forever.
And then he pops back up. Hey, look, I found something new. And that's a really, really shady way of doing business.
It is. It's not the way business should be done.
And it's more prevalent right now more than ever, because right now when we're over here worrying about wood and what stabilized dyed and what's this and what's inlaid, China's over there making their own chips. And
right.
Like I said, first part, best $100 I've spent.
Right.
I mean, it's just the way it is. And this one does have an SX chip in it, and people are, I mean, when the DNA 30 came out, it was a fantastic device. And I mean, even the DNA 30 that people know and love now isn't even the first version of it.
Right.
This is the DNA 30D that people love. So, nobody should have been surprised that the DNA 40 would have its issues, which it did. And
always,
all you guys know how I feel about it because I made posts about it.
Right.
And several groups. So,
right.
That's that, man. And
that's that. That's that. That's
I mean, do you have anything to add? I mean, is it just the Mammoth box, or?
Well, it's the only one that pops up to me right now because I haven't really been taking the time to look at other boxes right now, because I mean, if I see that, it's like I don't even want to know about other stuff.
Right.
Me, I'm a mech guy. I like my mechs.
Did you see that they opened up the list? Okay.
What list?
Turn the page. They opened up a list for the Continental mods, the guys who do the Black Oak. They have that new style, the Marood. Or it's the Redwood.
Yes, I know about this list.
Oh my God. He opened it up this morning, dude, and it's 150 British pounds,
right,
which is probably about like 240 USD, I'm guessing, being generous on that. But yeah, and I'm thinking about jumping on it because it's heavy, but it's milled out of a solid block of aluminum. The wood's gorgeous. I mean, this has been around for a while. It's proven quality, and it's a mech box.
Here we go. I got the price for you.
Okay.
It's 150 British pounds turns into $234.40.
And what did I say? Damn.
Okay, so check this out. So
damn.
It's actually, here's what it is. 150 British pounds. Registered airmail with insurance is another 25. Express mail with insurance is 40. And then, that's worldwide shipping. And then Europe shipping is 15 British pounds.
Right.
Whatever, that's fine. But, I mean, it looks
it's stunning.
Amazing.
Okay, even if you want to use a dripper, you're a drip guy. And that's awesome.
Right.
It has those extensions, dripper, Jenny tank, long, medium, and short extensions that you can drop in there. Me, I'm all about the K funds, the Earls. I want as much flavor as possible, and I don't want to spend 30 minutes making a build and worrying about the constant maintenance of it.
There we go. There it is.
Damn. Isn't that sexy?
Yeah, that jolly on the spot with the picture. That is just absolutely gorgeous.
So, are you gonna get on it? Maybe. I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't.
I haven't. I mean, my biggest thing is like,
it's a solid. I mean, it is.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. But it's just like
26,650, dude.
I've got a trip that I've got to take, and I canceled my last trip because I went a little mod crazy.
Yeah, see why? I don't know. Everything is popping up at the same time, and it's all happening around the time of year where everyone is broke. I don't understand. Right. Like, do it in the summertime, man.
Listen to what we have to say to you. Stop releasing mods around Christmas.
Think about the gifts
None
to the
of us
children that you're
have
taking.
money.
Yeah.
You want to release a mod, release it about March. I would say March to
March
September.
On, and yeah, absolutely.
March to September mods. Actually, maybe August because school.
Sure.
Parents, they spend a shit ton of money on school.
Right.
Stop.
Marketing, guys.
Come on now.
Marketing.
Come on. So that's my rant. I mean, stop releasing shit during the holidays.
And it happened here, folks.
It happened here first. I mean, I would love to have one of these, but you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait for some schmo to buy it here in the U.S.
Right.
That decides, oh yeah, I gotta have it.
It's all
and
about
then
the hunt for these guys.
2 weeks later, after they get it, they use it for 2 weeks, and then they're like, okay, gotta sell it.
Yep.
Gotta buy a new mod.
It's all about the hunt. It's all
So,
about the hunt.
I'll wait for that. I'm completely okay with waiting for it to show up.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
I'll take a second real quick. Give a shout out to Discover Authentic Vape, which is actually where I found the list at for me.
Love that group.
Okay, Discover is awesome. Angela has done an amazing job with this group. This group is huge now. And when I say huge, I mean
it blew up. And I mean, it's quality people, too. I mean, it is active.
Right.
Every day there are just so many posts. And it's not like the average bull crap, not the trolley stuff, not,
right.
oh, you know, it's legit post. And I mean,
is.
I post there almost as much as I post in the more
higher end groups,
exclusive groups.
Right. So this group started off when I joined it. It was literally about 50 members, guys. About 50 members when we first started this podcast. I joined Discover Authentic Vape. It was about 50-ish members. It is currently right now 1,780 members.
Damn.
And more get added every day. I don't know if you've noticed, but they always do a welcome to the group post, and they tag everybody who just joined.
Right?
And I love that because that's so cool because you actually get a chance to actually go in there and say, welcome everybody, you know, enjoy the madness, you know, whatever.
Right.
I love that. And
tagging them though, that's cool.
Yeah,
I
so
did
that
not
way
know that.
they do. They tag them all. Matter of fact, I'll pull one up here if I can find one. There's so much, like you were saying, there's so much stuff on here. I mean, literally just in the last 20 minutes, there's been like 20 posts, 30 posts about, you know, questions about mods, questions about everything like that. You know, posting up pictures of glass and stuff like that and whatever. I can't even find one. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Nope. I'm not gonna find one. Of course not. There's just too much stuff going on this page at one time.
We'll go ahead and
there we go.
on it.
There we go right there. This is you. You have arrived. Welcome to the group. Greatest members and sweetest vape. Please take a look at the pin post, read, blah, blah, blah. Discover Authentic Vape. And literally, I'll pull this over here. You can check this out. Look at this. Every single one of those people are tagged. See? They're all tagged.
They are. Wow.
Every single person has been tagged on this post. So they get the notifications of, oh my God, everyone actually is welcoming here.
That's pretty cool.
That's the way it should be.
And yeah, I mean, I would instantly welcome.
Right.
I mean, that's cool.
And even like when I first joined, even with the small amount of people that were there, I still felt like I was a part of a great community.
Right. And I mean, I was late to the party, you know, relatively. I was among some of the last to join around the little group that we have.
Right.
But I love it. I mean, it's active. I'm always on there reading stuff, and it's
me
just
too.
Cool. It's cool.
It's my entertainment when I'm at work bored.
Sure. I mean, it gets
that and other admin chats.
How many groups are you an admin of? Honestly, 20?
No, actually, okay. Admin. I am currently admin of. Matter of fact, you know what? I'll just pull it up so I can give you an honest number.
I have 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
See, I'm 2.
2 of them aren't even currently active.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is for my guild that I used to run in World of Warcraft. We had a Facebook page, so we could all go on there and BS. You know, say, hey, I'm gonna be late for raid, or
you need to play Guild Wars 2 already. You bought the game. You need to log on.
I know.
We'll do some PvP, and that'll be it.
Right. Okay. So, I'm admin at the West Texas Vaping Coalition because David finally got the hint and gave me freaking admin. Advanced Vapor Safety, which another shout out to them. CW, you have done a great job, dude. You have so much information on that page. It's ridiculous. I haven't even been able. Advanced Vapor Safety, like literally, this group has a shit ton of docs, dude. Like that's the only way to put it. A shit ton of documents, like files. He's got articles about benefits of vaping. He's got the latest like letter from Dr. Consuelinos. You know what I'm talking about? You know, the guy who's doing all the research for us, Barcelinos.
Yeah, for the liquid.
Yeah. How to rewrap batteries.
How to rewrap batteries?
Yeah, he's got like guides on how to do that. How to properly clean your copper contacts. Battery disposal, proper ways of doing it, protecting your battery cases.
Wow.
Bans against vaping in public places as of May 2014. Recommended battery chargers, vape tools, rules, exhale techniques, and vaping techniques. Like, the list goes on and on. Advanced coil builders.
Is this a relatively new
group? CW made this group quite a while back. He didn't really go anywhere with it. Like, he didn't start pushing it until recently.
Right.
And I mean, it's an open group. It's a public group, so you can come and go as you please, or you can join it and, you know, actually get involved. It's not huge. It's only 153 members, but like I said, it's open. So you right now could go on your phone to Advanced Vape for Safety and look at all the files without having to be
even being
group.
a member.
Right. He made me an admin of that so I could help out, get people involved, and blah blah blah. Well, I've been crazy busy with adminning WTVC, Speakeasy. This right here has kind of not been my main priority, and I need to start, you know, dedicating more time to Advanced because this is amazing.
I mean, this should be one of the biggest groups out there. I mean, this should be, you know,
poppin'.
Jeez.
So everyone, if you're, you know, whoever listens to this, please head over to Advanced Vape for Safety. I will add you. I'm an admin. I can approve you like that. I do that on pretty much every group. I check everybody out. I get updates on my phone. Hey, this person wants to join. Okay, let's see who it is. Do a little research. Oh, you're a vapor. Cool. You're on. I'm cool with it.
That's awesome.
So, you guys want to get on there, come join. CW is amazing. Yeah. So, of course, some shout-outs to our groups that help us out. Of course, the reason why we give shout-outs to them is they do allow us to post our links to their pages.
Right.
So that way we can get everyone involved in the podcast.
Right.
Angela over at DAV, she's amazing. She actually helped us get our, when we're doing raffles for our Christmas thing, for our sponsor of family. I got to put a couple raffles on there, which was awesome.
Right.
And speaking of that did happen, guys. It happened yesterday before David went out of town. A few of the people from the local community met up with David. They went shopping a couple days before, and they dropped everything off for the family. They were ecstatic.
Did they wrap all of them?
I believe so.
God, that was a lot of stuff.
I believe everything got wrapped, and they delivered it yesterday. I have videos that I need to work on and get edited, and I will get them up as soon as possible, guys. It'll probably be next weekend before I get it uploaded because, like I said, my internet is crap.
I mean, nothing you can do about it, dude.
Right, and you know, I am off most of the week, but unfortunately the vape shack is closed pretty much the whole time I'm off work. So
right.
I'm not going to be very easy to come up here and do it. I might try to come up here on Friday, and Josh is trying to destroy cameras, so bastard. But I will have videos for that, and you guys can all check it out and see where your money went. Tanner from the other vape shack just walked in.
Store?
Yeah, the other one. But no, so I mean, everything's going great, guys. We appreciate everyone who got involved and helped out with that. We are going to start doing raffles in January for next year.
Things got so busy there, like at the start of this month, it was just like, okay, so many group buys, raffles, just all kinds of stuff. I mean, we need a break.
That's why when it comes down to group buys for juice, I will not run more than one every 30 days because it's overwhelming for me and for all of you guys. Like, it's too much going on at once.
I mean, by the time everybody pays,
right,
by the time that order is placed, by the time you receive the juice, to packing it, distributing it, and then mailing it, it takes a long time. It takes a lot of effort.
Exactly. So that's why we're going to start doing raffles in January. We're going to start, like I said, about the 5th, guys. All depends on if I have the mod in hand. The first mod is coming from Steve up in Portland, Oregon from PDX Mods. He's going to donate the first mod.
What is it?
It's going to be one of his mods. You know the PDX Rose mod that I had, the copper one?
Yeah.
He makes those.
Okay. Is it
I don't know.
Copper or
I don't
brass?
know yet.
Okay.
We don't know if it's going to be copper or stainless steel.
Okay.
We'll see when that time comes.
I mean, I got a JMG 22 Jenny.
Well, there we go. Put a Jenny on top of it. I'll get a full kit for it. We're going to do batteries, charger.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll pick up some mesh because it's a Jenny.
Mm-hmm.
Some wire.
Right.
It'll be a full kit, and those raffles will run the entire month. It's not just going to be like you have to get on it in these 3 days. No, I'm going to leave it up for the entire month because I know people are on limited budgets.
Right.
I am. You are. You got a family to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
So leave it up for an entire month, close it out, do a video, be good. And we're going to run those from January to November. One a month. Buy-ins are only going to be $2 to $5 depending on the mod and the setup.
Right. I mean, it's only to help people out.
It's to help out another family next year.
Yep.
It'll be a different family than when we helped out this year, spread the love.
Yep.
If the money comes out to be a lot more than we received this year, then of course we'll probably pick up more than one family.
Sure, I mean, it will just roll over.
Exactly. So that's the plan with that, and keep an eye out for that, guys. Like I said, the rear diff group buy is up.
Stuff's
Get
fire.
in on that.
It's fire.
It's, if anyone's curious, it is pumpkin spice and cream. It's amazing. It's like pumpkin pie with cream on top.
And when people hear that, they think, oh, it's just a really strong, just potent flavor that I'll be only be able to vape. No, it's subtle enough to not tire you out. And I mean, it you get different notes depending on the temperature that you're vaping at. It's good.
It is. It's really good.
And I'm kind of sad. I mean, I'm stocked up for the next year, dude.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, we already talked about that. I'm stocked up on it. So it's just sad, though.
Right.
I mean, okay, if I'm constantly vaping it, then what?
Are you going to get tired of it?
No.
I don't think so.
Dude, 2 months. I've been on this for 2 months straight. Like, that's the only thing that's been running in this dripper right now, dude.
There you go. So, for me, I'm hoping, Corey's been really awesome with helping out with group buys, making sure we can do it.
All since Summit.
Yep. Corey has been amazing.
Just wow, man. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. That's what the vape community is all about.
Yes, it is.
And I mean, speaking of Vape Summit, the 2015 Vape Summit's going to be in Vegas. I think we got Vape Blast coming up. What's
March 14th?
In March.
Was it 13th, 14th, and 15th in Dallas?
Yeah, at the Fort Worth Convention Center.
Yes.
Okay. So
can't wait.
That.
It's gonna be fun.
Are we gonna go?
We're hoping, but I mean the biggest problem is right now is the booth is $1,000.
Yeah, right.
And right now, David and I have spent so much out of pocket money for this that it's just like,
you guys put a lot into this.
We have.
I mean, everything that I'm looking at right now, it's come out of your personal pockets.
Yep.
And I mean,
it has. It's a lot of stuff. It was actually kind of funny when we showed up to Vapor Essence in Pearland. It was insane because they were all like, we were expecting you guys to show up with a laptop and a little mixer and ghetto microphones, and we're like, no, dude, we show up with like,
we don't half-ass it.
A full-on setup, dude. Like, we're here to be here.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a presence known.
Yeah, absolutely.
We take up a 30-year store. Get over it. That's just how it is. Sorry, but hopefully we'll be able to get the money together through sponsorships of the store, the podcast.
I mean, there's packages.
They're advertisement packages.
On, so.
They're already ready. We have them ready. All we got to do is get people to be interested. If anyone is interested, email me at WTVCATNITE@gmail.com.
Right, and I mean, we understand that, not everyone is able to make the schedule that, and especially on Saturday, especially around this time of year. It's Christmas time.
It's crazy.
So, these guys are constantly coming up with more convenient ways to get this. I mean, the iTunes thing, the Twitter, all that is awesome.
Facebook
exposure, man.
And then also, like I said, I'm going to give it away. We're doing, like I said in the last segment, an internet radio station. There will be a 24-hour stream of this podcast.
Right. So shops
online.
Right. This is what you were saying. Shops could play this in the background, run it on their system, in the store.
Exactly.
Constantly be listening to little clips of the past shows and then
commercials and music.
So
exactly.
You'll never get tired of it.
It's literally going to be a full-on radio station because that's what I do. If you guys don't know,
you're a radio dude.
I'm a production manager at 2 radio stations. Yes, there may be in Monahans, but whatever. There's still radio stations.
All that means is you're experienced, dude. Like, you know how to do this.
That's my whole point, and it's just coming down to right now the funding. And there's so many high hopes for this podcast that the radio station is just one of the last things we need to get together to make sure that everyone can get their sponsorships heard.
Right.
And everyone nowadays is, everyone's online. Everybody is.
Mm-hmm.
So why not?
Help these guys out, guys. I mean,
I'm not one to beg for money, guys, but hey, it's what we're doing. We love it. We do this for you. Well, and for us too.
I mean, these guys are working for this podcast. I mean, that's all there is to do about it. So pay them back a little bit at a time, man. That's all it takes.
Right, and packages range from $75 to $500 a month.
Right.
So I mean, you can literally get in there anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And they're, like I said, if you're interested, I will email you the documentation of the packages.
And I mean, you are doing sponsorships,
right?
You were telling me about a couple places that it's probably gonna happen.
Right, exactly. And we are going to offer just a remote package. So, like, say you want us to come to your shop just one time, that's it. You don't want to advertise, but you want us to come see your shop and podcast from your shop. There is a fee for that. I mean, we'll do a few. Of course, we've done some for free, and we will continue to do them to help people out. But when we start getting to the point where we have too many scheduled, we can't afford to do this out of our pocket.
Right.
It's just
gas money. I mean,
gas, food, hotel.
Where you gonna sleep?
Exactly. I don't really want to sleep in the truck, especially you drive 8 hours to Houston.
David does snore loud.
So do I.
You do.
I know.
Depends on how much we drink.
Exactly, Mr. Over here. I don't drink my ass. Whatever.
I don't prefer to drink it. It's not.
I don't think anybody prefers to drink.
Well, it's not a regular occurrence for me. I mean, I just choose not to.
So apparently David has given the WTVC admins a new job. We have to welcome new members.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because we mentioned, because I mentioned about DAV, so now David wants us to do it.
That's awesome.
So I guess more work for us. Hey, whatever. We'll make it happen.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, we had a good show, man. It was fun.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming in and filling in.
No problem.
You definitely are a Cholo version.
What am I doing? David. David.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a Cholo because, like it was pointed out, I would have this top buttoned, and then the rest down. Man, this is a properly buttoned shirt.
Right.
And, I think I look very good.
You do.
Yeah.
Very sexy.
This is a legit lumberjack. Like, dude, I could go. I feel like chopping down trees right now. And I'll be cozy warm doing it.
Right. Maybe too warm doing it.
Jeez. Over a shirt, why aren't you wearing your I'm the president of Team Flavor, man. I gotta wear a shirt.
At least I'm representing.
You are representing.
I am
man.
representing.
You know what? David probably brought it up because he probably is wearing it right now.
I don't know. David, what shirt are you wearing? Speak up.
Let your presence be heard.
It's like a minute delay, so it'll be a minute before we hear from him.
So what else? Okay, we covered the CBS 7 post.
Right.
We covered the quality control issues that are going on.
Which are freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, dude, we're over here worrying about, stabilizing dyed wood, this and that, and China's over there passing us. I mean,
yeah, they are.
Even their most basic chips outdo the ones that we pay $800 for. Just keep that in mind. And pretty soon, there's not going to be any catching back up to them because they're able to do this. They're richer than God.
Right.
China
owns the world.
They can do this.
So apparently David is wearing his Team Flavor shirt right now.
That's why he wanted to talk to me and ask what my shirt is. So I knew he was.
Right.
Represent, brother.
Well, yeah. So I think at this point, guys, we will say
adios
and good night. Well, good day. I mean, it's 4:00 in the afternoon, but it was awesome.
It was awesome.
I appreciate it, brother. See you guys next week for sure. Next week we will have Eduardo sitting in David's spot.
The mastermind behind Speakeasy Vapor Tonics.
Exactly. And we will have also Liquid will be joining us via Google Hangouts.
Right.
So we'll be able to chat with him too.
Right.
We were trying to do it for this today, but we realized that him driving down the road is not a wise decision for him to be trying to chat with us.
He's still driving.
So we will see you guys next week. Thank you very much.
Vape on.
Got vape.